Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Movies on Wheels, where I do movies and television reviews while you're on the go, while you're on the wheels. Get it? So, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm just trying out a new YouTube editing software, and I've also got a new camera in place. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think to it. If you want me to try a different editing software, or if you're happy with it, or you'd rather me go back to the original setup, please let me know. So there'll be more in this, in the sense of there'll be images, and if it's a film I have on DVD, there'll be slight DVD clips with no audio. So after this, I'm going to choose a DVD review to do. I'm probably going to do Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, Lion King. This was requested by Olivia Dexter and Mickey Mouse, as I call him, or Mickey Tollart. I can never say your last name. Sorry, Mickey Tollart. He's requested me to do this video because he's been nagging at me for each shout out. So there's his shout out. He's going to be doing an interview with me today, so check that out. And yeah, make sure to check that out on his Instagram. Follow him please, so then you can see all of that. So today I'm going to review The Lion King. As it's been out a while, I'll do spoilers within this video, but I will let you know. I'll give a spoiler warning down at the bottom of the screen here, and just let everybody know. So, the general plot, I'm sure everybody knows, but I'll go over it anyway, just in case. So, it centers around this lion cub called Simba. He is the prince of the African jungle, of the animal kingdom, as it were, and he can't wait to be king at the start of the film. There's a song that he does called "I Just Can't Wait to Be King," so there's that. So there is that, and so yeah, there's that, and it centers around him and his father, called Mufasa, played by James Earl Jones, and his father's basically telling him that, you know, you're cocky about being king now, but you need to basically be ready. You need to be ready, otherwise the people won't respect you. You need to maintain the natural animal kingdom order. Meanwhile, our main villain, Scar, is basically jealous because if that kid wasn't born, because he's the younger brother of Mufasa, if that child wasn't born, he would have been king, you know, if that had happened. So he plans to get rid of Mufasa and Simba in one single stroke. So he plans this, and he's a very good villain. He's played by Jeremy Irons, who you may know as, well, the only other thing I know him as in is Alfred in the Batman vs Superman movie and all the DCEU films, including the upcoming Justice League film, which I have to say I will go see, but it doesn't look good so far. But anyway, I digress. So there's that, and it's basically centers around him, you know, wanting to be king, but then, spoiler alert, I'll put a spoiler down there now. Simba, this is where we get into spoilers now. Simba's dad, Mufasa, rescues him from a animal stampede, but in the process, he manages to jump up the cliff and start to save himself. But basically, Scar grabs him and throws him back in on the ground, and Scar essentially kills Mufasa. But Scar then says to Simba, because he's only a kid and doesn't understand, you know, if you hadn't stayed on this rock where I told you to stay, he wouldn't have died, so it's your fault, so you better run before the other animals kill you or the hyenas kill you. But anyway, as Simba starts to run, the hyenas kill him anyway. So suppose that's gratitude for you. And along his journeys, he meets a warthog called Pumba, and a meerkat called Tomei, and then they sing the really annoying song. Oh, what is it now? Of course I know it. It's Hakuna Matata. Why can't I forget it? Because when the film first came out, it was everywhere, and it was one of those annoying songs that you couldn't get out of your head. So there's that, and my God, it is an annoying song. But anyway, I digress. It's just the words of it, they're just stupid. But anyway, like I say, there's that. And, yeah, basically, that's the main premise of the film, and then eventually Simba comes back to challenge Scar, and that's essentially the main plot. Now, down to what I thought of it, people are probably going to like me for this, because it's got 82% on Rotten Tomatoes. No, 92% on Rotten Tomatoes, or something like that. It's either 82% or 92%. It's got 8.2 on IMDb, and it's got like a 92% on Meteor Critic, which is another great review website you should totally check out. So that means 92% of the reviews are obviously positive about it. And if you guys know me, if you've been watching my channel a long time, I don't care if you're like, oh, this is so girly, but I'm a big Disney fan. Love the Disney films. I grew up on the Disney films. They were aside from Star Wars, they were the first films I watched, and that's why. Oh, and the Batman films. That's why Star Wars, Batman, and Disney are the three main pinnacles of my fandom. So I love Disney films. I love some of the musicals, especially stuff like Aladdin, and I love Pocahontas and Mulan. And I also like Hercules. Hercules is one of my favourites. Not a big fan of Little Mermaid. Feel free to hate me down in the comments, but there we go. Such is life. And I have to say, I think The Lion King is phenomenally okay. I don't think it's worth all the hype, to be honest. I think the only reason it's worth all the people got it is because they love the songs, because they are Elton John written songs, and the songs are good. But I rewatched it yesterday for Michael's request and Olivia Dexter's request, and I just couldn't get through it. And I mean, I got to the... Okay, I think it's probably best if I break down the bits I like. I like Scar as a villain. He's probably one of the best Disney villains. Jeremy Irons just got that voice that kind of oozes power. I love his song, Be Prepared. I love that. Hyenas are good. Rowan Atkinson as Zazu is good. James Earl Jones as Mufasa is good. All those main kind of three characters, they are what, for me, brings the film to focus. My issue with the film is quite simple. It is that it's very much a... It's very much a kind of very kids film, and I know it is meant to be a kids film, but it doesn't have a very in-depth storyline. And now let me explain. Films like Aladdin or Hercules or some of the Pixar films like Inside Out and Toy Story, they have in-depth storylines, whereas something like this film is a very basic storyline, and I think it tries to focus on the music too much, a bit like Frozen, because the music's what's good about it. But I don't really want to say much else other than it's okay, I'd watch it again, but the music is the main part for me, and those three characters I mentioned. I think there are better Disney films out there, please don't hate me for that. So overall, I'd have to probably give it a... It's above average, I'll give you that, so I'll probably have to give that a 6 out of 10. But please let me know in the comments if you agree with me, because I know I'm a minority, or please let me know in the comments down below if you disagree with me. Okay, bye. Okay, guys. Bye.